All right, let's talk about CJ Stroud, the quarterback of the Houston Texans, obviously, number 2 overall pick, who looked good here against the Indianapolis Colts. I thought that it was not necessarily a perfect performance, but overall a pretty good performance, and let's talk about what I liked about it. Starting off with this play, I thought that for the most part, he just did a good job of running the offense, right? Hitting the throws you expect a quarterback to hit, which seems obvious, like that's what you want. You expect the quarterback to do that. At the same time, though, like, young quarterbacks don't always do this kind of thing, so it is kind of the first test, I feel like. The play you see on the screen is a zone coverage play, have a receiver running over the middle on a 3rd down and 4. Hopefully a gap in coverage will emerge and Stroud can see it, make the throw in that direction, and get a first down. That's what you hope happens before this ball is snapped. So Stroud takes a snap. He is going to scan the field nicely. He looks over towards his left. I don't know if this was actually a look towards his left or if he was just trying to get players out of position, but because of the fact that he's able to look in several different directions, I'm not sure if this is exactly why, but there is a big window now for where he's looking. If he just stared down his receiver, might not be as big. So already good stuff from Stroud. This window is not wide open. It's a throw that you're going to have to make perfectly timed and perfectly accurate, ideally, to at least allow your receiver to run after the catch if you hit him. But, there's a window here. This is one that you want Stroud to make, like I said. And as you see, Stroud makes it. I mean, this is a perfectly accurate throw to allow his receiver not just to make the grab, but to run after the catch and pick up a decent amount more yards. And this is what Stroud was doing pretty consistently for Houston, I thought. He did a very good job at hitting his throws and at just understanding the way football works and navigating, the field and reading these plays nicely. Like this one's another one where it's a 3rd down and 7 situation right here, and it's going to be zone coverage. You have a receiver who's going to be running a route underneath the zone coverage. So, typically in this scenario, you might say, well, is this going to actually get the first down? And the answer is maybe. You don't know pre-snap if it's going to be a situation where you can get a first down or even post-snap exactly. Because, watch, you see Stroud looks up, and there is a window to make this throw. If this is first down in 10, you just make the throw. Okay, cool, let's gain some yards. But on a 3rd down and 7, it is tough. Although I also would mention that there is the benefit of if you are a yard or 2 short, you do have the opportunity to go for it, given where you are on the field. We saw Houston go for it on a lot of 4th and shorts in this game. But as you see here, Stroud puts a perfect throw right on the money that gives them the first down. They did convert on that. They got the first down. Really good stuff from Stroud to really put it, I think, exactly where you want to. Yeah, it's low, but that's what he wanted to do. He didn't want to let it be easier for a defender to knock the ball away. You can't just throw it to where your receiver is. You also have to throw it to where the defenders aren't. And he put that one where I would want to see him put it, quite frankly. So again, just understanding the offense. Even stuff like this, where what's going to happen on this play is it's a 1st down and 10 this time. They're just outside the red zone, and it's a zone coverage play. It's that route that you want to see get open. Going to be underneath the corner. If it's a well-ran route, certainly could get open, and something that Stroud should look towards, as it is. It's a good concept. Again, watch Stroud's eyes. Watch how he looks towards the left for a little bit and then gets over towards the right. Saw that a lot. Really, again, kind of what's the criticism of Ohio State quarterbacks? Oh, they always just throw to the first read because that's what gets open at Ohio State. We see that with Justin Fields a lot, right? And a lot of times that criticism is pretty valid, but for Stroud, we really haven't seen that from him. He has done a good job so far of navigating the field well. Also makes a very accurate throw here. Wasn't the highest degree of difficulty throw itself, but again, we're seeing him do the little things. We're seeing him do the stuff that he has to do, and that's what's exciting if you're a Houston Texans fan, is you want to see him just be able to make these types of plays. Now, heading over here, it was not perfect. I don't want to make it seem like Stroud was just, a monster on Sunday. He had some errors as well, as you expect from a young player. This is one of them where it's going to be a zone coverage play, and you see you have a tight end who's going to be running a route, getting past the linebackers over the middle. You are going to be looking in that direction. It's a play that could potentially work. As you see, Stroud is going to take the snap. He is ready to fire down the field into throwing motion, and this is open. I mean, Stroud recognizes it quickly, trying to get the ball there in a hurry, and I think sometimes an underrated aspect of just understanding how the NFL game works is just understanding how windows work, how big they are, how small they are, that kind of thing. People always view it in terms of like reading defenses and stuff. Sometimes it's exactly what the defense is. Stroud knows what this play is. He knows what route he's throwing to, all of that stuff. He just doesn't get it quite high enough. And there was a little bit of maybe not this. He didn't quite put his entire body into it. It's possible that was a footwork thing. I really don't think so, though. I think that he just kind of, is used to the college game where he can get it over those players and isn't ready for number 33 for Indianapolis to run back quickly and be able to jump up and knock that ball away. To me, these are the kind of things that the more you play in the NFL, the better you get at, and you kind of have to make these mistakes. So I think that's how I would consider that play. And again, we saw like one or two missed throws. It wasn't anything massive, but like this one is an example of just like a whiff where the way it's supposed to work, that's the route that Stroud is going to look towards here on 3rd down and 9. As you see, Stroud takes the snap, he fires immediately, and he's under pressure, and this has been an issue with Stroud coming out of college, is when he's moving backwards, he just gets a lot worse. Like, that's just something that happens with him, and a lot of times it's when he can't really step into a throw, his accuracy gets way worse, and we're going to see it here. That throw is behind his receiver. Even if it was caught, though, it wouldn't have been a first down because it was just a missed throw. So even if there was a great catch, still wouldn't have mattered. Whereas I don't know if they get the first down with a perfect throw, but I kind of think they do. They at least get very close, and like I said, are given the opportunity to potentially go for it on a 4th down and close if you want to. So for Stroud, definitely was not a perfect day. But let's end it with a good play. 3rd down and 8 right here. What's going to happen is it's a one-on-one matchup. Actually looks like a linebacker is taking this one-on-one matchup against a slot receiver. Doesn't seem like that's the ideal scenario, but that's just what Indianapolis is going to be doing on this play. It is kind of one of those things where if you're, in a situation where the offense has 4 wide receivers out there and you as a defense have 2 linebackers, well, okay, now a linebacker has to cover a wide receiver. That's just how it works. So Stroud takes a snap, he notices this right away, and he's going to fire in that direction, and there is a window for sure. But still not the easiest throw to make. It's a tough angle to make it. He took the snap on the top, hash marks on the top half of the screen, throwing outside the numbers on the bottom of the screen. Not an easy throw whatsoever. But Stroud makes it look easy with a really accurate throw, and they are able to pick up a first down. Just really good stuff from Stroud, and this is the kind of thing that I felt like we saw from him for the majority of this game. So as a whole, really good performance from CJ Stroud. Obviously not perfect, but definitely playing like a good rookie right now. I mean, he's, I think, exceeding what you expect from a rookie coming into the year, which is good because, there was a bit of kind of some concern about how good is he going to start the season. I think, a lot of people liked him and thought he would eventually be good, but was it going to be good right away? So far, it's looking like the answer is yes, but we'll see how it goes in the future. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.